has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Monaco and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I'll remain here. My search for Kryl took me to the city proper. My familiarity with the defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Arnvald and his men to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetherite, as I recall, with me, Fatewood. Oh my god! Was I muted the entire time? God damn it. Stupid foot pedal! I double tapped! Ugh! Fuck it. Well, I guess people are gonna have to read that on the VOD. God damn it. Gods, Kryl. It's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me. All of you. Thank you. We'll be departing shortly for Porta Pretoria to rejoin the main host. Arnvald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right, right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Fatewood, Kryl, let us be off then. Speak with Raban. Okay, this one's intentional.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Urianger is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must, for there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone. Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
If I may, General, is there aught Ffxiv and I can do to assist with the final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Ffxiv. You were instrumental in the success of Operation Archon. You helped to bring an end to the Dragon Song War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, though worse, a waste of your talents. But I know it would mean much to everyone here.
Oh, I just had the one line to get through.
Jeez. Huh. That you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen, and to me. The Wish God's debt can never be repaid. It is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance.
I kind of forgot about Amric. I feel like I haven't seen him in so long. Nope, not you.
All is ready. Very well. But many will fall in the coming battle. How many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. That battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. 'Tis not like to be bested by a gate.
I did not look at if this is going to be a trial or not, but it seems like we're ramping up to a pretty momentous undertaking.
It is done then. Thank you, Faedwin, for humoring an old bull. Maelstrom, Adder, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Alamegan Quarter are ready and await our signal. Naught left to do but the deed itself.
All praises to Diablo, Lord of Terror and survivor of the Dark Exile.
So I guess y'all are okay with those walk-ons, y'all like those?
Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He will not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand.
If I were a fish? Is that an ethereal current quest?
Yes.
God and Fortunes, I presume. Spoke with members of the signs, and if I may be so bold as to ask, are you winning, son? That's not it. Is it true that you learned some Far Eastern technique from moving underwater as freely as a fish? It was not an exaggeration. Incredible. Would you be willing to put that ability to use for us? If so, I have an agent stationed underneath those towering steps with a lock who would dearly love to speak with you. Gotta do these so we can fly one day. I think we're about to do war stuff again. So I don't know if we're winning. But Lee seems to think so.
Captain Fortunes, you are well known for your deeds as a soldier. On this day, however, I would call upon your broad experiences as an adventurer. As for the situation at hand, it would seem that part of our patrol route has been claimed by territory by a fearsome zoo nestling. Yet we cannot simply choose to circumvent the area, lest we risk providing an unobserved entry point for Imperial scouts. My men and I would gladly go toe-to-toe with any military opponent, but nothing in our training has prepared us to combat a foe which can soar through the ravines and swoop down upon us with impunity. A comrade here almost lost an arm to such an attack, and I fear it is only a matter of time ere the creature makes a kill, unless you kill it first. The nestling surveys its domain from a narrow pillar of rock to the northeast. Pray find this predator, and end the threat to our patrols.
Am I gonna get waylaid by all these different... Sure am. Ah, adventurer. I need your aid in saving the souls of the dead. Excuse me, that sounded more dramatic than I intended. My name is Betha, by the way. You've probably heard how the Empire took great pains to quash the religions of the land, for fear of the appearance of primals. But the Imperials even went so far as to forbid the harmless ceremonies folk perform to honor their fallen. As a result, the locks are now haunted by a host of restless shades who are denied their last rites, and sadly brute force is the only way to banish them. I spend such spare time as I have sending these spirits on to the next world, but there's only so much one woman can do. Any aid you could offer would be greatly appreciated. You'll find many an unquiet spectre roaming the tombs in the northeast. Pray send them on to their final rest. And then we have another over here? The Empire? When did Darth Vader come into this game? Yeah, this is Fortnite. Didn't you know? You're Ffxiv, aren't you? The famous soldier and adventurer. Might be that I'm asking above my station, but I could use your help with a bit of a problem. I've been tasked with rounding up a couple of nasty wavekin, and I have to admit to the fact that they're too much trouble for me to handle. For a hero like you, however, I suspect they're not more than a spot of light exercise before dinner. Have you seen those monstrous yabbies crawling about south of the White Isle? I have some large hemp sacks you can use to drag them back here. Just be sure to tire them out a bit beforehand. Any fight left in them, and they'll rip right through the sack with those spiky tails of theirs. We gotta play Pokemon again for more mobs and bags. Still need to complete the decks for the DLCs. Oh, I have not completed the Pokedexes. Not since, like, base, just get the shiny charm. That's kind of what I focus on, I guess. Because that's the most practical reward for me, I think. It's the shiny charm. Oh, boo. Wait, if I were a fish, do I need to go underwater for that, or do I need to talk to them first? Oh no. I never shiny hunted, I don't have that much patience. Like a parent. I don't know, man. I suggest you try it at least once, right? Because that's weird looking. That's weird looking. Okay. Yeah, just the, that first time you get a shiny is like, oh man. Amp Shop. I thought you played, I thought you shiny hunted in, Arceus. You didn't know you were in this game? Yeah, it's Fortnite. No, I found random shinies in every game I've played. I've never gone on my way to actually hunt them. Well, lucky you! Lucky you! See, you're a natural-born shiny hunter. You don't even have to try. should be enough, huh? The only two games I haven't found one in yet. They're Sword and Shield, and Black and White. Black and White too, yeah. Well, sounds like a challenge. Ah, Captain of Fortunes, Lieutenant Dorothy said you might be on your way. Ready to get your boots, what are you? Should probably begin from the beginning. One of our soldiers we captured during the Battle of Castrombania was concealing a map on his person. The map was marked with a curious symbol, but no matter how hard we cajoled or threatened, the prisoner would not tell us the symbol's significance. This naturally piqued the curiosity of our commanders, and they immediately ordered a search in the marked area. Now the problem is that the area mostly covers the water, and we found nothing of interest up above, meaning the secret, whatever it is, must be down below. We were eager indeed to enlist someone with your apparent talent for underwater exploration. I've circled the spot on your map that we'd like you to investigate. If it turns out that to be something you bring back, pray do so. Be careful down there. I'll come back to it. I've got this thing to do. Done. Well, we gotta make this jump, right? Oh, there's a thingy. What am I supposed to do here? Look out? Crap, I don't remember how we're supposed to... Oh well, whatever. Never mind. Oh, let's... Oh, it's way down there. Should be patiently waiting right over here. Anything of interest? This looks like an Imperial material crate. I doubt anyone would bother sinking ordinary supplies, so I say we take a look inside. Nald's breath! This thing's filled to the brim with gems and jewelry. From what I can tell, these all seem to be of Garibanian design. In fact, I'd say this collection is of damn near royal quality. The bottom of a lock is not where I choose to keep such valuables, so it's safe to assume they were acquired in a less than honest fashion. Our prisoner likely hoped to hide them down there until his stint in the army was over. Rebuilding country is an expensive job, eh? El Amigo's royal family is no more. We should return these to our citizens nonetheless. Thanks for braving those waters, Captain Fortunes. Try to report to Lieutenant Dorothy. I'll see if this crate is transported safely back to headquarters. So many ethereal currents to pick up when I teleport back. Which I think is going to... Wait, we'll just skirt this pond. Continue on to the MSQ. current. Gib. Bateman Alphino. What has you got there? Raban's package. By the 12, this is Tizona. The Bull of Alamigo's legendary sword forged from 2 cursed blades. This sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve. A weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. His flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. That he should bequeath it to me now, to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavor to deserve it. But I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well. Brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle. Vice Marshal! Vice Marshal! Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least 1 squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen. Fury Domite. Bloody hells. That's all we need. Call the Bloodsworn. Tell them to make ready.
Marshal Tarpon waits. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their Imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms.
Nodders. I am loath to gift our enemy more time to prepare, but if there's a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick.
We will, Vice Marshal. With me.
Alright, let's go talk to talk. You don't have to do this. We're liberated. Watch them be like, we want to fight anyway, ahoo! Oh, yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle! What is this? Oh, that's a neat looking mob.
We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. They come, Fadewood.
You clear the road.
Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Leveilleur, and I come before you with news of great import.
Silence, boy. You stand upon a battlefield, be gone and be cut down.
Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yasuyu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there, we helped him. There's no need for you to fight for Xenos.
Lord Hien is dead, and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods.
I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain.
If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept. Our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor.
Shit.
Die this day, then we shall know you for liars.
Truly? Must we fight to prove that we need not fight?
For the house of Leveilleur!
You are no strangers to battle, that much is plain. I am White. I am Hakuru, and I will be your opponent. Have at you! Until I am satisfied, we shall fight on. Give me your all.
On your guard, his strength far exceeds that of his brethren.
That's all you can muster, yours yes. Hold not back.
Such ferocity, if he does not relent, we shall be forced to kill him.
Together! So it comes to this!
So be it. Moonstone Carbuncle will come. Stand within Carbuncle's walls, they will grant you strength.
Oh my god, it's so pretty! Enough, you're every bit the warriors you claim to be. He's got an opal carbuncle now. I am so upset. Fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation.
You should be glad to do so.
Lord Hien returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gozetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. You knew it well. I, who would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation, and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears.
Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma.
Such a curious thing, destiny. To see us meet with friends of Lord Yen in this distant corner of the world.
but we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturgis, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ffxiv's bloody inferno! Now give me a curse and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth! All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock! Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
Is that...
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma is come to pay her debts!
Lord Hian!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
We're through. The way is clear.
Impeccable timing, those Domans. Come, comrades, the enemy's gate is down. Forward. The battle for Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city. Fadewind, Alphino, may I ask you to be part of the first charge?
"'Twould be our honor." "I will join them, but as another soldier. As but another soldier." The command of the flames I leave in your capable hands, Pippin.
I don't suppose we could come along too.
Lys, Ironvold.
Nago and the others told me to go with you, Faedwin, to bring Xenos to account for everyone.
I'm Alamegan too, in case anyone's forgotten. My place is in the thick of it. It doesn't get thicker than where you'll be. Let us sally forth then. Together we make for the royal palace. We're there to find and strike down Xenos.
Alamigo now accessible. Regular duty.